Behold, I go forward, he's not there. I go back, he's not there. I turn left or right, I can't find him. But he knows the way that I take. And when he has tested me, I shall come forth as gold. Job 23 from verse 8 to 10. This has been one of my favorite Bible verses because that's exactly what the last few years has been for me. I went through some really, really challenging moments health-wise, and it felt as if God was very far away. It felt as if wherever I looked, either forward, back, left or right, it didn't feel like God was really at work or God was taking care of my business. But you see, the story would have been just so disappointing if that's where it all ends. The story continues that, but he knows the way that I take. Whether I see or hear or feel God or not, what matters most is that God knows the way that I take. You know the song that says, he was there all the time, waiting patiently to save and to rescue and to deliver. That is what I know that my God is really. Due to the troubles and vicissitude and worries and stresses of life, it might feel like God is so distant and so far away that I don't even experience or feel his presence. But I am so very comforted, really, very, very comforted, knowing that what matters in all of this is that he sees me, he hears me, he knows me by my very name. And guess what? He has written my name in the palm of his hands, and as the Bible says, he didn't say he has counted the hairs of my head. What it says is that he has numbered the hairs of my head. I did shave my head this week, but I guess when that clipper was running through my hair, God could tell that hair number 1855 has just dropped, has just fallen, has just been cut. That's how much intimate God knows me and cares about me. Now, I like where I am now because it's a hiding place near my house in the southern part of Dublin. And for those of you who may know or may not know, I suffer from I was diagnosed with a very rare disease. A few years now. It took many years for the doctors, so many years to finally get to know and find what it is that I'm dealing with. Eventually, some rare tumors were found in my adrenal glands, and as a result, as I sit here, both my left and right adrenal glands have been surgically removed. So I don't have cortisol, I don't have the hormones that helps me to cope with even the tiniest stress of life. I've frequented the A&E so many times, almost all the workers there know me. The ambulance can tell my voice from hello. And there have been countless nights that I just felt I was all going to be over. So if you see me, I look probably good, but I'm dealing with a chronic, life-threatening condition, Addison's disease. And when you go through things like this and you know that any day could be your last day, even today, you are compelled to be drawn closer to God. One thing that this whole thing has done to me, I've met people who say, oh, no, you should have faith in God. God is able. God is a miracle working God. Yeah, I believe that God can. And if he wants to, he will. What this whole thing has done to me is that my faith has shifted from God must do it, God will do it, God will miraculously heal me. He will let those glands that the surgeons have removed to suddenly grow back. my faith has shifted from there to even if he doesn't, I will still trust him. Because the mere fact that I'm here today and I can share my experience and testimony alone, that's a miracle enough. That I can even go back to church. That I can, after so many years, that I can join the brethren again. That I can sing hymns together with the faithful. That alone is a miracle. So I say, even if he doesn't perform a miracle right now, I think I'm here and that's a miracle enough. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what the pain you're going through. I don't know what the challenges you're facing. I don't know what draws tears out of your eyes. I don't know. But I can tell you something for sure. He knows the way that you take. He knows the tear that drops. Every groan and every sigh. He knows it. And if I'm here and I'm sharing my testimony, it's just a matter of time. And you will be one more person who will testify to the goodness of God. Don't you dare give up. Yeah, I mean that. Don't you dare give up on yourself or on God. Because God hasn't given up on you. When he's finished and done with you, you shall come forth as gold. Hang in there. God bless.